Hey, it's Dasu, your K-content guide. Watching episode 6, I felt this drama flips the entire board it had built up until now. The 17.8 billion won everyone thought had vanished turns out, this episode, to have never gone anywhere at all. As Park Hae-gang chases where the 17.8 billion went, he runs into something almost impossible to believe. For 6 full years, 123 households paid not a single one of their heating bills, and the rest of the complex quietly shouldered that burden instead. I found this twist, that the money never evaporated but had been leaking out from the very start, the real punch of this episode. And at the very top of those delinquent households stood Chairman Seo Kong-won. Tracing it to the end, Park Hae-gang arrives at a shocking truth: Seo is already gone from this world, killed by Lee Chung-won's hand and secretly buried in the Tigo garden. I felt a chill down my spine at this scene, where a man I'd thought held all the power ends up buried under the dirt. Park Hae-gang turns this corruption into a weapon, casting himself as a heating bill crusader. He vows to claw back the overdue 1.23 billion won and return it to the residents, winning them over in a single stroke. In plain terms, he grabs the entire mood of the complex's group chat, and I was floored by this man's knack for turning crisis into opportunity. But Park Hae-gang's real move lay elsewhere. He walks straight up to Lee Chung-won, the man who killed Seo Kong-won, and astonishingly offers his hand, saying he'll stand at his side. At this choice, becoming the man of his enemy rather than punishing that enemy, I got chills precisely because I couldn't read his mind at all. How about I become your right hand, Chairman? Let me lay out the cast. Ji-sung plays Park Hae-gang, and Ha Yoon-kyung plays the fake wife Kong Hari. Park Byung-eun plays Lee Chung-won, who removes Seo Kong-won and seizes the board. Moon So-ri plays rival Jang Suk-jin, who watches it all, and Baek Hyun-jin plays the fallen power holder Seo Kong-won. What struck me most this episode is how Baek Hyun-jin, even in a brief appearance, powerfully completes the downfall of a ruined man. Park Hae-gang immediately calls an emergency residence meeting, where his interests, Lee Chung-won's, and Jang Suk-jin's collide in a tense standoff. Lee backs off a step, claiming he never knew about the arrears and offering to pay the overdue heating bills in a lump sum, but I saw the meeting room fill with the tension of 3 people running entirely different calculations beneath that surface truce. And episode 6 ends as Jang Suk-jin finally catches the decisive moment. She throws a line Kong Hari lets slip right back in her face, and that single cold question shakes Park Hae-gang's flawless disguise to its core. I felt this ending, where the greatest threat turns out to be the very person watching from closest by, makes it impossible not to watch the next episode. So you two were a fake family? Episode 6 of The Apartment Job held first place in its time slot at 5.2%. If I had to name a weakness, too many events pile into 1 hour: the fate of the 17.8 billion, Seo Kong-won's death, the fake family's crisis, leaving no room to catch your breath, but I think that density is exactly this drama's sense of speed. The biggest thing to watch next is what move Park Hae-gang makes after casting himself as his enemy's right hand. Dasu's rating, 4.4 out of 5. This was Dasu, see you next episode.